Hello there, it's the Star Wars guy coming at you with a quick video today. The latest episode from Season 2 of The Mandalorian was released mere hours ago, and I'm sharing some of my thoughts right now. Today's episode was crucial, not only in terms of Season 2, but in terms of The Mandalorian as a whole. Up first, we get the reveal of live-action Ahsoka Tano, played by Rosario Dawson. I guessed this reveal would be postponed until the very end of the episode, similar to Boba Fett in Episode 1, but she's literally the crux of the opening scene of this episode. It's awesome to see a little bit of her fighting, however, there's definitely something missing for me in terms of comparing her to her animated self. I'll withhold my judgment for now until we see how the rest of the season goes, but for me, Ahsoka was lukewarm in this episode. I wanted so badly to be totally blown away, but I can't honestly say that I was. But more important than even the reveal of another fan favorite being brought into live action was the reveal of the child's name, Grogu. Ahsoka learns it almost instantly by communicating with him through the Force and shares it with Mando. So Mando finally has a name to call his little companion. Now I also caught a couple of subtle Easter eggs I thought I'd share. First, did we see Morai? Morai is a female convor who was tied to the daughter on Mortis. After the daughter gave her life energy to save Ahsoka, Morai became attached to Ahsoka. She is essentially a symbol for Ahsoka Tano and appears several times throughout the Clone Wars, Rebels, and now The Mandalorian. This is a great and very subtle nod to the animated series that created Ahsoka's character in the first place. Second, and a little more obvious, are the presence of Tukas on Corvus. These little cat-like creatures are present throughout Clone Wars and Rebels, especially on Lothal, and tie the Mandalorian into the world of the animated series once again. With Dave Filoni directing this episode, it's expected that we'd see these callbacks and connections because he is almost single-handedly responsible for creating Ahsoka Tano and a lot of the lore surrounding her. Early on in this episode, we learn Ahsoka is assaulting the Magistrate City because she wants information the Magistrate has. By the end of the episode, we learn that she's trying to ascertain the location of the Magistrate's master. Who's the master? Well, none other than Grand Admiral Thrawn. At this point, it's very possible that Thrawn is the single highest ranking individual in the entire Empire, potentially the leader of the entire organization. So will we see Thrawn later this season? Right now, I'd say no. They need to keep us interested in Season 3, and my guess is Season 2 will end with a Thrawn-related cliffhanger or reveal of some kind, similar again, remember Boba Fett in Episode 1. And with Ahsoka refusing to train little Grogu, but advising Mando on how to call the attention of other Jedi who could, will we see Ezra Bridger or even a new original Jedi? And what about the reveal of Boba Fett way back in Episode 1 that I just mentioned? How will he tie into the rest of this season? And finally, when will Moff Gideon catch up to Mando and Grogu, and what will that showdown look like? We still have questions about the Darksaber, Bo-Katan, and Ahsoka that all need to be answered. Long story short, this episode served as a perfect midpoint to the season and only served to open the floodgates of questions and possibilities in the fans' minds. I can't wait to see where we go from here. Well, that's all for me today. A nice short video for you guys wrapping up Season 2, Episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Tell me, what did you think of today's episode? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'm the Star Wars guy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm creating new Star Wars content every single day, and I hope you'll join me by clicking the subscribe button below.
Do it.
Until then, see you next time.